Hello, and welcome to the Erik Cyn podcast. We are live. I am Erik, and this is our official third podcast. After all the shorts and everything like that, this is actually our third official podcast in the studio here. We are in the studio, as you can tell, and so I decided to hop on and do the third official podcast. We have some things to talk about, a couple things. As noted in one of the shorts, we went to the 3 Days Grace concert. That was awesome. So we got that to talk about a little bit. I had an announcement for the podcast. As you can tell, it might look a little different than last time that we were here. I updated the graphics a little bit, so that's a little different. Added some things. The Erik Cyn brand logo is there. You see there's this new weird W and Betray Gravity banner there. I'll explain what W is in a moment. Minnesota Vikings. News on them. They picked up Kyler Murray. Was that a good decision or not? Well, it couldn't hurt, I guess. Anything. Kyler Murray was okay in Arizona. I wouldn't say he was like fantastic, but he had his moments, and so I think it's worth a try. I mean, my comment was, "Oh, great! In 2 years, he'll win the Super Bowl." But because we can't franchise tag him or anything like that, he has that in his clause of his contract, no tags or anything, so he's for sure going to be a free agent next year, no matter what. So he's going to be a free agent, and so this year is just going to be an experimental year, like it was with Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold was a interesting year. We did really good. Then we got rid of the good quarterback, and he goes on to win a Super Bowl with another team. Go figure. That's the Vikings' luck. That's our luck as a fan. Yeah, it's just terrible. Oh well. It's our luck as a fan. As a fan of the Vikings, I mean, it happens all the time. Yeah, we can't help but kicking our own asses, and that's something that will continue to occur. We'll see how this Kyler Murray and J.J. McCarthy competition will go. J.J. McCarthy, he's definitely taller. He has the advantage there. He's definitely athletic, but Kyler Murray, he's very athletic. He can run fast. I mean, he is can juke. He can move around fast. He can get the ball out. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna push JJ McCarthy a lot, and I think that's what a big reason they brought him in for, is to push JJ and get him going to his full potential as well. Say, hey, we got this really good athletic guy coming in, Kyler, and I'm going to have to really step up and really work hard, and because we got this Pro Bowl quarterback coming in, and he's really good. And now that JJ's in the mold for playing for the starting role, he's going to be playing in competition for it. So it will be an interesting competition. I think Kyler will be starting. That's my opinion anyways. I think Kyler will be starting. But JJ knows more, but it's March. There's plenty of time for Kyler to learn the playbook and learn everything and all the nuances and stuff. So I think it'll be quite all right. So yeah, I think it'll be interesting. It's definitely interesting. But I'm excited about it. For sure. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But my money's on like I said, my money's on Kyler Murray to start. Just for some reason, I don't know. That's just the way it is. I just think Kyler Murray is going to start. But yeah, I don't know who they're gonna bring in for a third stringer. Because that would be interesting as well. Is who else would they bring in as a veteran third stringer? Well, because I guess Kyler would be a veteran. He's played 8 years now, something like that. So I mean, that's kind of a while. What? Back, getting some news. Back to the Future star. But I don't know. I just have a feeling Kyler's going to do really well. Then we'll let him go. Because that's what we always do. It seems like. For some reason, it just seems like that's just what happens. I don't know why, but it just seems like that's just how it goes. Yeah, I don't know. But maybe not this time. Maybe they'll decide to keep him or something. I don't know. Can hope. Hope he does well. Hope everybody does well. But talking about the Minnesota Vikings, when I was down, when I was in the cities, in the cities is the Minneapolis, St. Paul. I saw US Bank Stadium. Took some pictures in front of it and stuff, and it's a beautiful stadium. Wow, I haven't been able to catch a game there yet, but it is it's beautiful from the outside, and wow, they really did a good job with the architecture of that building, because it looks really cool. It does kind of look like a ship with the way they built it. It's a pretty cool building, and I'd like to see it from the inside, how the sun kind of reflects through the glass. That would be really cool. So maybe sometime we'll have to go there, the family, or my wife and I. Who knows? But that would be fun to see, because I've been to the Metrodome, which was there before, the old one that collapsed because there was too much snow on the roof, because it's being held up by air pretty much, and it just ripped and tore the canvas. There was so much snow one year. Minneapolis had too much snowfall during a blizzard, and it just ripped right through the top of the Metrodome and right through onto the field. And that didn't bode well for playing games there for a while. So they had to fix the field up, and I think they played it. I can't remember where they played. I'm not sure really, but I know when they were building US Bank Stadium, they played outside at the Gophers, outside, or Minnesota State, their outside stadium, and that was cold. I mean, they're playing late, December games outside when it's 0 degrees. Sometimes when when it's really cold. And that's crazy. That's just, no thanks. Who wants to go sit in that? I guess there's some fans though that do. Otherwise they wouldn't sell out all those seats, I suppose. So yeah. But yeah, wow. That's crazy. But yeah, the reason we were in Minneapolis was the 3 Days Grace concert. And now 3 Days Grace concert, some people are kind of curious. Oh yeah, before we go there, the announcement, there was a weird logo and stuff like that. We're sponsored by, obviously my apparel brand, but we also made a deal with the W energy drink. I became a pusher of this stuff now. I tried it. Like, I think it's really good. And that I got the Push and Punch, a blend of fruit punch plus lemon lime. I think it's really good. Tastes really good. This has 30 servings per container. A container is $39.99. It's like drinking an energy drink, though. Like when you have a serving. I mean, a serving size is 1 scoop, and you can get 30 scoops out of this. So for $40, you can get a lot. But it's not $40 because with my coupon code, I got a coupon code here. Not my coupon code. So if you go to WGG, that is where you'd go to pick up a tub. Let's see here. No thanks for that. So yeah, and we'll go through some of the ingredients. But yeah, so you go here to their website. You go www.gg, and yeah, this is their main page. It's W Energy Drink. Some clean energy with no crash, focus, mental clarity, zero sugar, and no artificial flavors. Yeah, they have like focus ingredients, why it's different. Like you can read up on it all. Focus ingredients, and I actually looked up the ingredients, and then I can read those off too. So you can go to Shop Now, Formula, and go to, let's say you go to Tubs. The retro sherbet's pretty good, and the sweet and sour blue raz I have coming in the mail. That along with their, what's really I heard is good. Like they got tons of really good flavors. Let's go through them. Yeah, retro rainbow sherbet. Everybody loves those sherbet little popsicles when we were kids. Sweet and sour blue raz. I wonder if that's like that Taco Bell, like Mountain Dew. I don't know, like a purple drink. Dip sauce energy drink. That's really good. Japanese soda flavor. Japanese yuzu flavor energy drink. Bleeding orange, like an orange drink. A strawberry margarita drink, which is probably delicious. They got licensed drink for some gamers or something. I'm not a gamer, so I don't know. I don't game. Grandpa's denture water energy drink. Heard that's really good. And Calio cream is like, I heard is so delicious. I'm gonna have to try some of that. Dub Sludge, I heard is really good. Galaxy Grenade. And S'mores flavor energy drink. That sounds really good. And Peach and Beach. And I have some Dragonade coming as well. This is their like main popular brand, Dragonade. It's like strawberry lemonade and dragon fruit. Yeah. So energy and focus. Yeah, so I looked up all these and they are really good brain food. Like L-taurine. Like L-taurine. That's a naturally occurring amino acid concentrated in the brain, heart, and muscles that aids in hydration, nervous system function, and cardiovascular health. It is commonly used as a supplement to support athletic performance, reduce oxidative stress, and potentially boost longevity. It is generally considered safe. It improves muscle endurance, reduces fatigue, and helps prevent muscle cramps, acting as an electrolyte enhancer. That's what L-taurine is. L-tyrosine is another amino acid that produces new neurotransmitters like dopamine and neuroepinephrine, aiding in focus, alertness, and stress management. Taken as a supplement, it may improve cognitive function under acute stress and also supports thyroid hormone production. That's what I should be taking, honestly, because I have a thyroid issue. L-glutamine. It's the most abundant amino acid in the body, crucial for fueling immune cells, maintaining intestinal barrier integrity, and supporting muscle recovery after exercise. It is considered a conditionally essential nutrient, with levels potentially needing supplementation during illness or intense physical stress. So you definitely need that. And then the last one, L-citrulline. It's a non-essential amino acid, but it's found in like a watermelon, and it boosts nitric oxide production to improve blood flow, reduce blood pressure, and enhance exercise performance by decreasing muscle soreness. It is often used as a supplement to increase L-arginine levels more efficiently than arginine itself. It enhances oxygen usage and reduces fatigue, improving endurance, and potentially reducing muscle soreness. Yeah, so they're really good, like amino acids. I looked them all up, and they're good. And it has 150 milligrams of caffeine. It's a little more than $1 per drink. It's about almost $2 a drink, probably. That would be $40, but oh no, there's 30. That'd be $60. So it's a little, I think, $1.50 or something. But it's not too bad. It's really good. I got my W shaker. This is a limited edition one that they had in. They have other nice shakers too. You don't need the ball in there. You just throw it in the scoop in there with your favorite drink. I just put some water in there, and then a couple of pieces of ice as like the shaker, and I shake it up, and then it gets all nice and cold, and I drink it, and it turns out really well. So yeah, I mean, it works good. So you go here, let's say you want to buy Dragonades, add to the cart. View cart. It's 41. I don't want insurance. Let's go check out. This is your name and stuff. But if you go to add discount and type in Erik Cyn 10, you get $4 off. So that's only $36. And I would say to continue to shop. Excuse me. Like, let's say you wanted retro rainbow. Or let's say like you want a shaker. Yeah, you want a new black slime shaker. Really cool. See if you view your cart, you get $1.40 off that too. So everything you add, you get 10% off of on the website. So yeah, just keep adding stuff, you get 10% off of. And also your shipping, when your combined shipping will be better. If you add stuff together, it'd be like $10. But then if you add more, it'll be worth it. But yeah, if you go there, you get 10% off site-wide off any products. And they're really good. I tried it, and I'm really touchy with like caffeinated products. Like too much caffeine. Like I drink coffee, but it's like medium. And yeah, I'm not really up on energy drinks or anything like that. And I tried an energy drink with this, and I didn't get any jitters or anything. It's pretty good. I like it. It's Dubby. So yeah, I like it a lot. There's some of the ingredients there. So yeah, I'm really excited to be working with them and having them as our first official outside sponsor. I'm excited to to be working with them, and to have Erik Cyn and Dubby working together is exciting. I'm glad to partner up with them, and I like their products too. So it's like, go pick it up. They don't have this exact shaker in any longer. This is like a limited edition one, but I do have a red one in. I got this one in. This is kind of like Erik Cyn colors. I'm kind of excited about this one. And then I got the black and green sludge one coming, the horror movie type one coming. So again, yeah, Dubby. Go to w.gg. Take anything you want. Try it out. I wouldn't recommend it if I didn't like it myself. It's my son said he didn't feel that much, but he also needs a lot of caffeine. He probably could use like 3 of these servings. But I could feel it, and it was a nice no jitter energy. I felt like I could work out, and it wasn't like too overbearing. So it was actually pretty nice. So Dubby is what it's called. Not Doobie, Dubby. And that's w.gg. Again, that's w.gg. And betraygravity.shop. Got a new logo with some stuff on it for the spring. You go to betraygravity.shop and you can take a look at that. There's the new logo there. And go to betraygravity.shop and you can pick up a mug, or a t-shirt or hoodie, something with a new logo on it. Betray Gravity, of course, wants you to never back down, stand up, but we gotta be right back for a second. I gotta blow my nose, so just 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back here. Hopefully we got that taken care of. Must be allergies or something. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Anyways, I'm back. Again, I just wanted to make note that you can go to w.gg, pick your stuff. w.gg, pick your energy drink. It's really good stuff. They have great taste, and it's good energy. So I'll be promoting that going forward because I really like it, and I'll be getting a couple more jugs for myself soon. They had a buy one get one offer. It's really good, and so yeah, that's the W. And so yeah, but anyways, back to the 3 Days Grace concert. So we get there, and I drove most of the way, and it was like icy. I mean, it wasn't like horrible, but it was icy starting out. But it was I was going like 20 under the speed limit starting out, really. And so I It was like an icy road, pretty much. And so we had to go pretty slow. And after we got past a certain point, we were able to go the speed limit and finally get there. And after that, it was okay. But it took getting to a certain point. And the temperature started rising the closer we got to the cities, which was nice. But it started getting foggy, and the fog didn't help at all. And so so after we get past a certain point, we get through the fog and get through the icy roads, and then we finally trade off as soon as we get closer, because I'm not a big highway driver for big cities. I know that's ridiculous, but I'll get there. I'll learn sometime. I'm getting closer. I'm getting there. But it didn't seem as hard as I thought it would. That's the thing. Like, I thought it would be a lot more difficult than it actually was. It didn't seem that much difficult at all. So I just kind of freaked myself out about it. So it didn't seem that bad being a passenger and watching her go through it and stuff. It wasn't too bad. As a navigator, it was bad because she kept missing turns. So that didn't help my anxiety at all. But we got there. I had never driven in downtown, like big town like that, where we see like tents and people like on drugs that are like having emotional like issues, like because of the drugs, like physical issues because of the drugs as well. Like they were like having like, I don't know, they're like shaky and weird movements, and it's the first time I've ever seen something like that in person, like in a big city like that. Like I'm from a small city, so we don't really see things like that. And it was kind of crazy. You definitely want to keep your doors locked and windows shut, which is kind of nuts. You know, you never really think about stuff like that when you're from a smaller town. Yeah. I'd like to be around it more to educate myself around it, but at the same time, like, not really. I like the small town, not having to deal with stuff like that as well. Kind of in a bubble type thing. That's also kind of nice. You don't learn much, but it sure is nice. But yeah. Anyways, 3 Days Grace concert was, obviously there's not much to say, but they were great. It's, they did the 2 lead singers together really, really well. They each did their songs, and like then the other singer would do like the backup singing. So that was really good. They complimented each other really good. And they all seemed to get along really well, and like Adam seemed to like kind of just slip right into the mold, like just like he's always been there, like he never left. Like him doing those 3 Days Grace songs again was really cool. Because I didn't no one, I think, wants to go to a 3 Days Grace concert and see Matt sing Adam's songs. Like, it is like seeing somebody else do karaoke. Hearing Adam do his own songs is exactly what I went there for, and that's what I got to see, which was great. And then Matt did his songs, and yeah, they weren't that great. They weren't that great at all. But yeah. Like, okay, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Had to take a phone call there, but that's no problem. So it was good seeing Matt do his songs and Adam do his songs, but it was really cool seeing them do them together, and that was really cool as well. And they had a great dynamic, and I think I liked them both together. Because I wouldn't want Adam to do Matt's songs, and I wouldn't want Matt to do Adam's songs. So, and now people are saying, hey, why doesn't Killswitch Engage do what they're doing? But it's like, I don't like that idea, really, because having them together, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, Jesse can do both songs, both vocals. He doesn't need somebody to come in and do. He doesn't need Howard to come in and do Howard songs. He can do Howard songs. So, yeah, I mean, it just doesn't make sense for that to happen. So yeah, just doesn't make any sense. But yeah, outside our hotel room, we got upgraded to a corner room, and we had skyscrapers outside our room, and it was foggy out, so they would disappear into the fog, and it was, I've been to Vegas, and we've stayed in big room, and been around big buildings and stuff, but not a downtown, a true downtown like this. It was really cool. It was something new for me to experience, and I like it a lot. It was pretty cool. Hope to go back more now that we know how to do everything. Yeah, it was great. I just took Ubers everywhere. I'd never taken an Uber before, because I've always can find rides places. Even in town here where I live, where I go get an oil change, they give me a ride home. They have a ride service, so I don't need anybody to give me a ride. I don't need an Uber. I get a free ride home, and they can come pick me up as well if I absolutely needed to, but usually I get a ride from my wife or something, or one of my parents, or somebody will give me a ride. I don't need to pay for an Uber. But yeah, going through the whole thing and doing the Uber thing, and it was pretty cool. It was all new and interesting, but it was definitely anxiety inducing as well. That was tough. Yeah, that was the concert there. It was at the Target Center, and there was a lot of people there. That was very tough. That was very anxiety inducing, because my wife said we were at the corner at the end, so I could get out real easy if I got anxious, and that definitely was not the case. We were not at the corner. We were in the worst position possible. We were in the middle, where it curves and then turns. It just wasn't a really good place at all for it. And so, yeah, didn't the seats we're fine though. There's nobody sitting next to me, so that helped a lot too. I didn't feel so claustrophobic. So that helped a lot. I think that's what kind of saved me from being so anxious, was that. That helped a lot. So yeah, I mean, it was a good trip. Everything was good. We got some new updates here. We got the sponsor banner that pops up. We got the W and Betray Gravity that splits between them. We have the new skull, Erik Cyn skull logo there. We have the Erik Cyn brand logo. That's also up because Erik Cyn is a brand that produces the podcast and most things that I do. So yeah, this has been our third official podcast, and we've been going on for 57 minutes. Should we try to hit an hour? Should we just talk so we can hit 60 minutes? Well, one thing that was interesting was the snow we got. At least waited until we got back, but it's very cold. As one can see, it's 6.8 degrees out with scattered clouds. So yeah, it's 6 degrees out where I lie right now. And but later this week it should be hitting up into the 40s and 50s, supposedly. That's what they keep saying anyways, but I don't know if I believe them at all. They keep saying it, but I don't know. Oh, but I do want to shout out my funeral portrait. They were so good. Like, we were able to make it, because we were just walked from the hotel right to the Target Center, and we got there when my funeral portrait was playing, and they were so good live. They were really good live. I'd like to say that. Yeah, they were great. Definitely. Like, they were so good. Like, I would recommend them to see them live if you can. Because they are worth seeing. They're definitely worth seeing. So check them out if you can. My funeral portrait. Sleep Theory was okay. Not my favorite. Like, they kind of sounded, I don't know, kind of bland, I guess. Which is weird to say, but they were bland. Would I want to see them again? Would I pay to see them again? Probably not. Probably wouldn't see Sleep Theory again. I Prevail was different without Brian. I thought they were alright. They did a good job, but they're not the same. Definitely not the same anymore. They're trying to be like this heavy band, and it just, I don't know. They're okay. Not my cup of tea very much anymore. It used to be, but not so much anymore. Maybe in another life. No, I don't know. They're okay. But anyways, we'll see you guys in the next podcast or next short. We'll see. I ordered a GoPro to see if I'll use that ever. If not, that's going back. But ordered a GoPro to see if I'll capture more of the youngins and YouTube page and stuff. So we'll see. But yeah, hopefully everybody takes care on this Monday. This roughing it Monday. It is now Monday afternoon. So I can say have a great afternoon, everybody. Take care. And Erik Cyn out.